Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Dakila D. Duaban II, and I am from BSMX 2-B, and this is my reaction paper about how can you communicate effectively to people from other cultures and backgrounds considering the phenomenon of globalization. So, globalization, the process by which businesses, cultures, and individuals are interconnected globally, has led to a more culturally diverse world. The increase in global mobility, digital communication, and international trade has brought people from various backgrounds together like never before. While this offers incredible opportunities for collaboration, exchange, and innovation, it also creates a need for effective communication across cultural boundaries. Understanding how to navigate these differences is essential in building successful and respectful relationships in both personal and professional contexts. In this paper, I will explore how individuals can communicate effectively with people from other cultures and backgrounds in the age of globalization. Understanding cultural differences. The first step in effective communication across cultures is recognizing that different cultures often have varying communication styles. These differences can manifest in numerous ways, such as language, nonverbal cues, and even attitudes toward hierarchy and authority. For example, in some cultures like Japan or Korea, there is a strong emphasis on respect and hierarchy, meaning that communication is often formal and indirect. In contrast, cultures like of those the United States or Germany tend to value directness and assertiveness. Misunderstandings can easily arise when people from these cultures engage with one another without recognizing these fundamental differences. Active listening and empathy. One of the most powerful tools in cross cultural communication is active listening. When communicating with people from other cultures, it is important to not only listen to the words being spoken, but also to understand the cultural context behind them. Active listening involves paying close attention, asking clarifying questions, and showing interest in the perspective of others. Empathy, too, always plays a crucial role in bridging cultural gaps. By putting ourselves in others' shoes, we can better understand their motivation, needs, and expectation, which ultimately leads to more effective communication. The goal is not to impose one's own worldview, but to appreciate the diversity of thought and experience that others bring to the conversation. Adapting communication style. In a globalized world, one cannot assume that everyone shares the same kind of communication norms. To communicate effectively with people from other cultures, one must be adaptable. This might mean adjusting one's tone, body language, or even the pace of speech to accommodate the listener's cultural preferences. For instance, while a quick paced conversation may be the norm in Western cultures, other cultures may prefer more pauses for reflection and thought. This level of adaptability shows a respect for the cultural differences and can foster stronger interpersonal relationships. Furthermore, being mindful of language barriers and being patient with non-native speakers is critical in creating a communicative environment where everyone feels valued and understood. The role of technology. Globalization has significantly amplified the role of technology in communication. With the rise of the internet, social media, and video conferencing platforms like Zoom, we now have instantaneous access to people from different parts of the world. While these tools facilitate cross-cultural exchange, they also present challenges. For example, the written word can sometimes fail to convey the tone or nuance of a message, leading to potential misunderstanding. Additionally, culture differences in the interpretation of emojis, memes, or even social media behavior can lead to miscommunication. Therefore, when using digital platforms, it is important to be clear, concise, and sensitive to the cultural implication of one's words and action. In conclusion, effective communication in the age of globalization requires a deep understanding of cultural differences, a commitment to active listening, and flexibility to adapt one's communication style. As the world becomes increasing, as the world becomes increasingly interconnected, those who can navigate cultural boundaries with respect and empathy will be better positioned to thrive in both personal and professional realms. Globalization offers us the opportunity to learn from one another, and effective communication is the bridge that connects us, enabling to collaborate, share ideas, and build relationships that transcend cultural boundaries. That's all po.